Oh yes, are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Yes, happy! Woo! Come on, clap along. Give me a little bit of clapping this morning. Clap along. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. How beautiful it is to be here today in Mumbai. How excited am I? I've not been in Mumbai since 2019. There was a bit of a glimpse the last few years, right, where no one could do anything. Oh, I'm so excited, and I'm so happy. What does it do when we're happy? My heart is bumping right here, right now. Is your heart bumping as well? Yeah, I can see some smile, right? When your heart bumps, that means that you're releasing happy hormones. Oh, yes, happy hormones. Don't we love them? The dopamines, they're being released. The dopamine gets you going. They get you doing things and acting things. Then you've got oxytocin. The oxytocin is all the things that you love. You know, when you go for a massage, oh, it feels so good when you go for a massage. It's beautiful. I love it. And you have, the next one is called serotonin. Ladies, when you eat a bit of chocolate, that's when the serotonin comes out. Yes, it's all released. And actually, the endorphin is our fourth happy hormones. And the endorphin, you know what? You could be doing an hour hard physical core running, exercising, and actually going for it. And you release endorphin. But you could be laughing out loud. And this will also release endorphin. I know which one I prefer. Which one would you prefer? Yes? Yeah. Laugh out loud, right? And so, any neuroscientist in the room? No? Good. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's good to hear. So I can just give you a little bit of background. So as a very simple way, we have two sides of our brain, and we have the left brain, which is our neocortex brain, and that's the brain, the acting, the doing, the logic. That's the yang energy in us. And then we've got the right brain. And the right brain is our feminine energy. It's the yin energy. It's when we close our eyes. It's when we feel. It's when we emotionally connect with things. And at the back of our brain here, we've got a little gland called amygdala gland. Yes, I have a doctor in the room here. She's agreeing with me. Yes, the amygdala gland is here to actually, it takes over your body. And it's here to support and help you when there is an issue. When there's something defending you, you need defense system coming to you. Somebody is the fly or flight mode. You all know that, right? So, oh my gosh, that's a heavy chair. I'm going to just sit here. I was going to pull it a little bit closer to you, but let's just sit here. I've been running a very successful business, pretty successful business for probably about 12 years. And during that business, it was a mystery shopping business. I know, ladies, right? I used to get paid to get my nails done, eat in restaurants, and sleep in beautiful hotels. Don't you love it, right? The best job in the world. And then March 2020 happened. That unprecedented time. And I lost all my business in 3 days. In 3 days, everything was gone. 12 years of business gone. I was a single mom at the time. I just didn't know what I was going to do. I had 150 people on my team. It was just totally out of control. There was nothing I could do to stop it. Any of you experienced that during the pandemic? Yeah. Crushing, wasn't it? I went down like a brick, and down and down and down. It was like a vicious circle. I couldn't stop. Don't talk to me about happiness in those sort of time. Who wants to talk about happiness, right? You're just in that mode where everything is negative, because you don't know where you're going. And the thing is, when that happens, it's a vicious circle. You think in a negative way, You're going to feel negative emotions, and then you're going to behave in a very negative way as well. Sometimes you could be very rude. Sometimes you could be very aggressive. That's what happened. But the thing is, we can reverse this, because as much as we go the negative state of being, you can have the positive state of being. Oh, yes! Don't we love being around happy people, right? Anybody here who works with somebody at work and is always moaning? Yes, we've got some head shaking. The mood hoovers, we call them. Yes, I can see some smile in their faces. You don't want to say, but you know exactly who they are, right? They complain all the time. And what happened? Well, because they complain, everyone around them is going to start complaining, having sad faces, bringing everybody down. And so because we have a little something called mirror neurons in our brain. And the mirror neurons make us behave in the same way as people around us, which is really incredible, right? We want to surround ourselves with happy people. Yes! Who wants to be surrounded with happy people? Yes, everybody in the room, I like it. We're all following me. Everybody knows Maslow pyramid? Yeah? Yes, Maslow pyramid. We know Maslow. Maslow, I'm going to challenge you, Mr. Maslow, right here, right now in this room. Because Maslow says we need to actually get to a certain level of satisfaction in our lives so we can give more, so we can get to the next level. And actually, I'm just thinking, really, apart from the first two, which are our physiological needs, we need air, we need food, we need to feel safe in our environment so we're not going to get killed in the middle of the night. We need to know that we're going to sleep somewhere. We need to have enough money to do that job. Everything else, is there a real need? Or are we choosing to do that? We can live without love. There's people living in the world. They don't have anybody around them. They're still alive. We can live without having great self-esteem or wanting to achieve more. There's a lot of people who do that. But we choose to learn. We choose love. We choose to be surrounded with people who are going to support us. So let me just remind you, just a minute, right? There's only two customers that we need to look after. Two people that we need to look after in our business. Our internal customers, our people, our employees, and our external customers. Make one happy, you will make the other one happy as well. You want engaged, happy employees so they can turn up at work. They will skip to work. They're so happy. They will love coming to you. They will love delivering that amazing CX that we talk about. We are evolving into a new era. This pandemic has crushed everything that we knew. We are evolving into a higher level of consciousness where businesses and organizations, leaders, have to take responsibility and accountability for their people, their environment, and their customers. So how do we do that? Do you want to know how do we do that? Yes. 3 people wants to know the others. Coffee time. Let's do this. Okay, so during that pandemic, I had nothing left. No clients, no business, no nothing. And I thought, you know what? I may as well start something new. It's that moment in time when you think, now it's time to evolve and do something different. And I had a little secret. For about 10 years, I'd been in love with Feng Shui. Everybody knows Feng Shui? Yes, I like it. You know, here, I know a lot of you probably here and know Vastu, right? And so I decided to bring my love of Feng Shui into the business environment because there's a gap. We talk about the culture. We talk about trust and engagement in the culture. But we talk about our people engagement. We talk about customer experience. But what does affect all of us It's that physical environment. Oops, let me put that. I've even written a book about it. So if anybody wants an e-copy of the book, connect with me on LinkedIn and I'll send you a little copy. That's my little gift. Where are the little ladies this morning, okay? Connect with me on LinkedIn. I'll send you a little gift. So you know that. You know that all of you here, sitting here, you want to work in a place where you feel safe. We need to be safe in our environment. We need to feel a sense of belonging. We want to be part of something much bigger than just going to work every day. So are you ready? I'm going to go very fast because the timer says 1 minute left, and so it's going to be very fast, right? So, nurturing a culture of trust, engagement, and care. Inspire with a vision. Lead with your values. Recruit with your values. Don't just have them on the wall out there. Actually use those values to drive every decision in your business. Cultivate care. Boost that trust and energy that you've got within your business. Create a supportive environment. And this is when the Feng Shui arrive, or Vastu. It's all about energy, right? How does it feel? You've already walked somewhere, and you know you're walking through the doors, and they just go, ooh. Yeah? You've done that before? Yeah. You don't know why, but subconsciously, something tells you that it's not right, right? Yes. So you're going to go and buy whatever you need to buy, and then you're going to get out again, and you'll never go back in that shop again, right? Absolutely never. Whereas you're walking in somewhere, it could be your friend's house, and they make you sit down, and you feel so happy and welcome, and you feel so good, you never want to leave. That's what customer experience is about. That's why your customers want to feel. They want to feel that they're welcome. It's warm. So I'm going to take you, because I've been told now I've got loads of time, I've got to tell you through a little visualization. How about we do a bit of visualization, yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay, so how about we're going to close our eyes, and then we're going to take a nice big deep breath in, and a big deep breath out. And then another one. In and out. And now I'd like you to imagine you're walking towards your office. You're walking past the windows. You're walking in. Perhaps you're taking a lift up. You arrive in front of the door, and then you put your hand in the handle. You open the door as if you've never been here before. And I'd like you to think, how does it feel right here, right now? What does your eyes catch? What can you see perhaps on the walls? What can you smell? Is it maybe coffee? Is there a mint sense? What can you hear? Can you hear the air conditioning? Or maybe there's music at the back. Now, it's time to go back to the door and shut the door behind you and reopen your eyes. How did that feel? If it didn't feel right, it's time to go back to that place right now and change things. Because what you see will really excite you. What you hear, all that subconscious level will will work on your subconscious. So, next slide is all about our employee experience. Employee experience, probably not all for you, but take a picture of that and send it to your HR department. Because those are the 6 steps that you actually need to do. And actually, if you've done the culture right, if you've done the environment right, if you've done the employee experience right, you're going to have a great, great business there. But one thing that you need to not forget, it's training. For your employee experience, please stop spending money in marketing if you do not spend any money on training, right? Well, I've got some head shaking, yes, absolutely. We cannot do any of our jobs if we do not spend any money on our training. And this is so true for everything that we do. We see training as a cost. No, it really is an investment. Invest in your people, because then your customer experience will be so much happier, so much easier. Probably half of your jobs will be gone. No, I'm only joking. But if you get those 4 models, you will, for sure, get your business on track. So how do we do it? There's 24 steps that I've given you there. I want you to look first, diagnose the gap for each of the strategy, then develop your strategy, then train and implement, right? Train, train, train again, yes. And then measure your results. So I'm a little bit biased, right? I had a mystery shopping company, so of course we need to measure. Because you can't manage if you don't measure, right? If you don't know where you are. So measure, and then start again. See how you can improve it. So tell me, but what if you don't do all that? Well, you could be missing out on 30% higher productivity. You could be missing out on 37% more sales. Turnover. People will go somewhere else because they don't feel that no one cares for them. So take care of them, and they'll take care of you. So please, let me see if you've listened to what we've just talked about. I'm not Einstein, but I've done a little equation here. So HE equal, what would be HE? Oh, yes, you've all listened, right? Plus HC. Yes, fabulous. I love you guys. Equal HB. Yes, absolutely. So for those who want to see where you are right now in your employee and customer experience, where you are, I've done a little diagnostic. You can take the QR code and then just see where you are. Just take it. It'll take you 5, 6, 7 minutes to do. And then you can actually see where you are on that journey. Are we done? Because I've got a challenge for you. We can do a challenge. One last challenge, right? Got a few photos more. 1, 2, 3, gone. Connect with me and I'll send you the link if you've not caught it. So my challenge to you is to be happier. How can we be happier? Let me just give you one exercise to do. Are we ready for a challenge? Okay, there's 5 people in the room. 5 said yes, yes, good, good, good. Okay, so I would like you to write down 3 things on your pads that makes you happy. What is the 3 things that makes you happy? Just tell me. So for me, for example, I love watching Michael McIntyre, right? It's a comedian. It's a British comedian, right? Not many British men make me laugh, but he does. He really does. I laugh out loud. I release so much endorphin that I barely laugh with him. Number 2 is I love it when I go for a coffee break when I've done a presentation and I've got all of you coming up and say, Claire, this was just so much energy. I love I picked up this and I picked up that, and giving ideas on how to make things better. I release a lot of oxytocin on that one. And my 3rd one is wearing my yellow shoes. I feel so happy when I wear my yellow shoes. They make me confident. They make me taller. I come on stage and no one can get me out of the stage. Well, no one has ever tried anyway. Have you got your 3? Okay. I'm super proud of all of you. I would like you for the next 18 days, every day, you do those 3 things. See how you start feeling so much better. Laugh out loud. Wear the yellow shoes. Make people happy. Give those tools to your employees, the people around you, so they can start feeling happier and they can deliver happier customer experiences. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, and see you all very soon.